Hey, welcome to the second virtual online show with our Thursday adult cast here from the LA Connection Comedy Theater. Now, everything we do here is on the spot. I'm the only one who knows what suggestions I'm going to be giving the actors. They don't know what characters they're playing. All they know is what games they're in. And this is what the fun is going to be of improv is they're going to be able to get into characters on the spot. If we have a problem with muting or audio or video, we're going to deal with it. We're going to play right through it. This is the new age of virtual online improv here. The LA Connection is located in Burbank. I'm Ken Scove. I'm the host of the show today. And let's introduce our wonderful cast today, starting with Lexi and Beth and Colton. Look at that pose. And Lori with her t-shirt. She's selling t-shirts now too. I hope that's large enough that you know who that is. And how about Steven? Not selling anything. And Dave, who tells me he's in Indiana for his sister's wedding, I believe it is. And then we have Marissa. And our final one says it's a guest, but her name's Lavelle. That's our cast here today. All right, cast, the first game we're going to play, I'm going to bring everybody up on screen in just a second, is called Reality House. You know, like Big Brother or Real World, where they were forced to live in a house and all of them had different parts of their personalities? Well, that's what we're going to play. But first, I'm going to give everybody what their character is. So let's bring Lexi up. And Lexi, you're going to be clairvoyant, okay? Which means you can see the future. You see things before they happen. You're clairvoyant. So go ahead and go get into character now. And let's bring up Beth. Beth, you're going to be a nymphomaniac, okay? Beth, look at you. You look like you're ready to play the game. So go get into character, be a nymphomaniac for us, okay? And let's bring up Colton. Okay, Colton, what I have for you is, Colton, you have death wish. Okay, you think everyone's either trying to kill you or you want to kill yourself. But you're always thinking someone's out to kill you always, and you think you're going to die. Okay, let's bring Lori up. Okay, Lori, I'm giving you, you're a germophobic, Lori. You do not like germs. You're a freak. Okay, so she's a germophobic. Let's bring Steven up. Steven, what I got for you is, Steven, you're a bullshitter, okay? You like to just bullshit everything. Well, who knows if you're ever telling the truth? Lori, go ahead and go get into character. You can go to black now. Okay, let's bring David up. David is the asshole in the house, okay, David? So you're the asshole, okay? And then we're going to bring up Marissa. Marissa, you're a kleptomaniac. Okay, you're stealing things from everybody, or maybe things from the house. Okay, Marissa, go ahead and go to black and go get into character. And let's bring up Lavelle finally. And Lavelle, you are, what do I have for you? Something really nice. Oh, you're the gossip. You're the gossip of the house. You like to spread all the gossipy rumors about the house. So if you guys can all put up your names and what I gave you as an archetype, that would be great. I'm going to be bringing them all back up for a second, but as I told you at the beginning, I'm sure you've seen Real World. I'm sure you've seen Big Brother. And if you haven't, again, it's a bunch of people thrown in a house. Nobody knew each other before that. And they all have, of course, really strong feelings about other people in the house, maybe positive, negative. That's up to them. We're going to bring them all up in just a second. And of course, you can see this show on LAC Comedy on YouTube. It has a couple of our other shows. We have a teen show. We're going to have an international show of some people from Brussels and Belgium area, as well as we have another adult show from our Tuesday cast. All right, well, let's bring up a couple people right now. We have our clairvoyant. Let's bring her up on the screen. So what's your experience been in the house? Obviously, you see things before they happen. What's some of the things maybe you've seen that have happened in this house before they happen?
Yes. Well, I've foreseen all of this. I've foreseen all of this drama happening. And first of all, I must say, Cassandra and Steven, those two, oh my God, they're gonna have a wonderful relationship. I see it in my rabbits when I pet them. I feel their energy. I feel it. And I can definitely sense Cassandra and Steven will have a prosperous relationship. That's why they should keep me in this house, because I can see everything.
Well, let's bring Stephen up, who is our bullshitter. Stephen, the clairvoyant, thinks you're going to be hooking up with Cassandra, the nympho. What's up with that? He's frozen, so he probably won't be having sex with anybody. So let's bring up Cassandra right now. Oh, no, he's unfrozen? Oh, go ahead, Stephen. Now you unfroze. I guess you got a little, maybe you sprung a boner over this or something. Something's going on with you. I don't know what happened. All right, Stephen.
Yeah,
So you think you might hook up with Cassandra or what?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, come on. I'm irresistible
Oh
to
no.
everybody. And anything I say,
Never
is believable. What? I mean, come on.
So what's something in the house that you've seen that kind of bothers you?
And whether you want to or not, your eyes look to me. So that's just how it is. What's the what?
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm sorry. What was that?
What bothers me about you is when I watch your mouth move, it doesn't sync up correctly. But you know what? Chad is an asshole, and what better guy to talk to than the asshole in the house and find out what his feelings are towards everybody. Let's bring up Chad, the asshole.
Well, I have to tell you, most people here are kind of fucking stupid. You know, Cassandra, she's nice because every once in a while we meet up in my dorm room. Like, you know, we make sweet love and like, hey, we get along. But you know, Steven, he's a little prick. George Musk down there, he always thinks I'm gonna fucking kill him. Okay, freaking out once because I spiked your water with acid. Come on, chill out. I was trying to make you have a good time, but yeah, I have to say, most of them are just fucking pussies.
Well, let's find out. George, do you think he's trying to kill you? Do you think the asshole's trying to kill you, George?
Of course
George,
he's trying to
unmute
kill
yourself,
me.
sir.
I'm the greatest
Yeah.
fucking thing that exists in this goddamn house. Everyone wants to fucking kill me because of my money and my superior good looks and my superior taste in fashion. You're not gonna fucking get me, Chad. Ain't gonna fucking get me this time. Ain't gonna fucking get me next time. None of you. I'm looking at you, clairvoyant. I'm looking at you, Cassandra. Steven's kind of a
Well,
nothing.
Cassandra, let's talk to Cassandra. Cassandra, you think that we've seen you hooked up with Chad. How was that?
It was like it would have been better if he took his glasses off, but I don't really care. I mean,
Oh.
yeah, you. I can see you. You could. Yeah. Don't look at me like that. He thinks he's bigger than he is. What can I say?
She's just pissed since I made her have an abortion.
Oh my God, this is getting really deep here. Let's bring up Lavelle. I believe she is a gossip. Let's see if she's got any gossip that she can talk about this house. Go ahead, unmute yourself there, because we can't hear you.
I tell you, there's a lot of shit going on here. I mean, everybody is fucking and sucking and talking about each other.
Wow.
And I mean, it is off the chart. I mean, I try to pretend like I'm not listening, but I really get off on this shit, you know?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of swearing people in this house. Let's bring on the germaphobe, Lori. Lori, is she here, the germaphobe? Can we bring her up? Here she, oh my God, look at her. Lori,
Yes.
So obviously go ahead. Go ahead, Lori.
Yes, I'm a germophobic, and when I don't have my sneeze guard in me, I bring things that will catch sneezing and coughing. I have this doll that she'll get it. This UCLA All-American doll. I won't get it. The doll will get it. And flowers, they can sneeze in the flowers which need their moisture. And the flowers on my hat will get it. Not me. I'll put it in front of my mouth and my nose. And ha 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 ha. I won't have to wear anything on my nose and my mouth when I can't find them because I'm absent-minded.
Wow. So you use flowers as a mask. Okay. That's unusual. I have somebody that says clappy time. Who's clap? the Kleptomaniac. Yeah, can't spell very well, but she's a kleptomaniac. Let's bring her up. Let's see what she's stealing in the house. Is she there? Is she there?
Oh,
Can we
yes.
hear her? There she is.
I'm here.
So what have you been stealing from some of the people in the house or from the house?
Oh, you be quiet. Don't be so loud because I got all their stuff. The scissor, this calculator, I got it. Cleaning the sanitizer, I got it. And the puncher, I got it. And then the smoke alarm, So I'm going to sell it for $20. And the scissor,
God.
they cannot find it, because they might kill me. So I have to hide it. It's mine now. So this is my hobby now. All of their
Okay,
stuff.
well, I'm gonna bring up the clairvoyant with you. You stay up here, Klepto. I want to have you and the clairvoyant talk to each other because she might see something in your future that you need to know about before you start stealing everything. Let's have the clairvoyant see what your future looks like. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
Yes. I am sensing something horrible in your future. Oh dear, it's going to be terrible. You're going to sell something, and that thing you sell is going to blow up on you. And you're going to be scattered all across the floor, and people will take those parts and sell them. I see it. It's going to happen next Tuesday at 3 p.m.
Oh my God!
We'll make sure we're going to have our crew there to see that then, that's for sure. But let's have David talk with Cassandra about that night they had together. Chad is going to be talking to. Go ahead, Chad and Cassandra, if you want to.
It's no matter, Kent. Sometimes my close friends call me David, since really, what does a name matter when you have one night stands? But Cassandra, we had a magical night together. I took her out to Papa John's. We shared a pizza, and then we went home, and I finished inside her within 3 seconds, like any normal dude should. And she got pregnant. She wants to keep the baby, but I was like, are you kidding me? You love sex. You can't keep the baby dead. So I paid for her abortion. And she's been on my face ever since.
Mr. Big Stuff.
Get rid of her. Cassandra.
What? Mr. Big Stuff, got me a pizza.
I do not love you, Cassandra. I do not love you. Okay?
I'm hotter than you are, and you know it. You're just lucky to be with me.
I have a good look, so I fuck you anyways, okay? I don't love you. Get off me. All right, so
wow, okay, that's enough from you two. Listen, Colton, I think we've lost him. There he is, George. George. Let's bring George up with the germaphobe because I think he thinks you want to kill him because he has germs on him. Germaphobe, do you want to kill George?
Well, I speak for my doll. I would never, ever kill George, but my doll might. My doll is an American Indian Cherokee, and she hates George.
Your doll's a little bitch. Right.
I'm gonna kill him. I hate his mask.
All right, don't make me get my fucking private army down to your goddamn room. I will break your fucking door down, and I will end your life like I ended your parents' life. Probably.
I'm an American Indian. Get out! Get out!
I orgasmed on your door.
Okay, that was strange. Let's bring up we have a wall shot. That was beautiful. Let's bring up Steven. Steven, the bullshitter, and let's bring up our guest Lavelle, who's the gossip of the house. So she's got some gossip on you, Steven. Let's hear what her gossip is on you. Go ahead, Lavelle.
The word is out, Steve, that you are full of shit. You are a bullshitter. I overheard the clairvoyant talking to somebody, and she was saying, it's like, that guy, Steven, is full of it. Yes?
Yeah.
And
Steven, yeah.
And I heard Chad.
Hey.
You can't believe the shit that Chad was saying about your baby. Woo! I can't even repeat it.
So, Stephen, do you have a response to that?
Mm-hmm.
You're frozen
Yeah,
again.
I do. Hey, believe what you want.
Yeah.
Believe what you want.
Okay, we heard that twice. Believe what you want.
Only God will judge me.
Well, I'm gonna go around to each one of the players here and living in the house. If they could describe their experience in the house in one word. Let's start with our clairvoyant. One word.
Enlightening.
Interesting. Okay, Stephen, one word about the house.
Fulfilling.
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 Well, that sounds like we should go to Cassandra, who's fulfilled all the time. Cassandra, your one word?
Hookup.
Hookup. Okay. And how about Chad? One word?
Hell.
Hell. Interesting. How about George? One word?
Problematic.
It sounds like it is. Let's bring up our gossip, Lavelle. One word?
Fuck ups.
We'll count that as one word, I guess. How about our kleptomaniac? One word?
Satisfaction.
I bet you have some. And how about our lovely germophobic? One word?
True love.
She'll never know what one word means. That's our reality house. We'll be back next week to find out how they're doing. We're now going to go to a podcast, and it's very exciting because what's going on in the world right now with coronavirus, COVID-19. People are saying, should we, open up our economies? Like we're out here in Los Angeles County, and you can't open up a lot of places still. We're only in stage 2. Trying to get to stage 3 out of stage 5. So who knows when we're going to start opening up some stuff. Well, we have an economist on the show who believes we should open the economy up. But we also have a doctor. And as you heard Fauci on television, he believes that, maybe we're opening up too soon. And so maybe we should lock down a little bit longer. So let's bring them on right now. First, I have our doctor. And let's just talk to her for a second. So tell us why you think we should not be opening up.
Because research shows that the contamination has not been contained. Therefore, we need to be more cautious because so many people are going to die if we get out there too soon. And it's absolutely too soon, according to...
well, what do you... Yeah, okay, according to your research, where are you drawing your research from? Where is this research from?
Well, actually, there's a website that I go to, and I can't really reveal my sources. I can't reveal my, but
okay.
He has a relationship with China, and we've been very close.
Oh, I see.
And he's sharing a lot of information with me. So I'm following much of what he's told me, and I believe
okay.
Says.
So China seems to be muting out some of your words, so I think they're censoring you. But let's bring on our economist. There he is. No, that's not our economist. Where is our economist? He should be here now. Maybe I don't know who he is. It's Ronald? There's Ronald. Okay, Ronald is our economist. Ronald, you believe we should be opening up our country. Can you explain why?
Well, it's pretty simple, Kent. If I explain it to you, right now, to keep the economy closed, it's just a Democrat coup. They just want to keep the economy closed for the election, obviously. And we want to open up. They're just trying to hurt Trump and everything he stands for over there. So we want to open up here, and they're just trying to keep us closed. They're a bunch of dumbasses. coronavirus, it kills people. But guess what? The flu killed people. The swine flu killed people. Ebola killed people. Hey, we just want to say the economist in Lavelle's a fucking dumbass. So that's all
Okay,
I got.
everything does kill people. But let's bring up Stephen now. I think is Stephen here. He's got a question. Let's see if we can get Stephen on the camera. I'm getting my producer saying, "Here's Stephen." Okay, Stephen, you're on the air. Do you have a question for our doctor or our economist? Go ahead, Stephen. Obviously, Stephen is frozen again in time.
So, when exactly?
Oh.
Virus? Can you hear? Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So for our
Yeah.
economists, aside from the coronavirus, affecting us, when else will the economy start booming again? They keep on saying it's going to happen, but they never specify when. So can you give us a solid, definite answer, an estimated date?
Today.
He believes we should open up today and get it going.
Time now. If we wait any longer to kill the economy, who cares about people? All we should care about is money and how this country's doing, okay? We want to be number one. Fuck everyone else. Let's go right now. You feel me, Stephen? I know you do.
Okay, well, thank you, Stephen. Thanks for okay, I'm going to cut you off now and go to, I believe is it Oka? Am I reading that, or Ola? Ola. Ola, come on, let's bring Ola on the air. Ola's not there, okay. Olakuta, is Olakuta there? Olakuta? Otakuta. No, she's not. Oh, there she is. Here we go. Otakuta.
Hi. Yes.
It's a man. Otakuta. Okay. Do you have a question for the doctor or the economist?
Yes, I did. I wanted to ask if dang it. Okay, I wanted to ask if the Comic-Con is going to be closed down because of the fake not Asian virus. I just really ha.
Okay,
Sorry.
well, let's ask the doctor that. Do you think they should have Comic-Con this year, doctor?
No, absolutely not. Too many people will die at Comic-Con. It's not that important. I mean, let's get real, folks. People are dying, and a lot of people will die with Comic-Con. Just let's face it. Stay at home, because I am tired myself. I'm really tired, and I'm afraid that I will die if these sickies, excuse me, I don't want to get emotional here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't want to be killing Batman and Robin at Comic-Con.
No.
All right, well, let's bring up Zelda. I think it's Zelda. Let's see if Zelda's got a question. Zelda, let's bring up Zelda on the air.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, hi, Zelda. There you are, Zelda. Okay, what's your question, Zelda?
Hello, this is Zelda. I'm calling from 1942. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Okay.
Can you just, I'm just wondering, should we issue war bonds? This is a question for anybody. Should we issue war bonds, and where can I buy them?
Let's ask the economist that, since war bonds would deal with economy. Should we be issuing war bonds?
Well, it depends. North Korea is going a little crazy over there. So war bonds might be a smart idea, because I believe to get the economy booming, you obviously got to be in war. It's the only logical choice, because you get people actually caring. If they're going to die through guns, they're actually going to care. So yes, we should be issuing war bonds. Open up the economy, give a little war bonds, get in war, make everyone die. Stop being afraid of dying from a disease, but instead be afraid of dying from a bullet in a bomb. That is the true American dream.
Well, thank you.
All I know is, thank you, Zelda. Go back to the 40s. These two guys are beginning to scare me. I don't even know if I want to live any longer. But hey, let's. We have Lori. Let's bring Lori up and see if she's got a question for the doctor or the economist. Lori, are you there? There's Lori.
Yes.
Okay, Lori, what's your question?
I want to talk to the economist. I'm a TV expert, And I had so much fun watching the real lives of Beverly Hills wives yesterday. And I was wondering which is better for the economy, to stay home and watch TV with commercials, or go to the beach with all the crowds. Which is better? Who's going to buy more things, watching the commercials or buy stuff at the beach?
Honestly,
Okay, I think we get your point. Go ahead, economist.
Well, obviously, I think the people who will benefit society a bit more, the people who go to the beach. You see, once you get out of your apartment and stuff, you start driving, you're just moseying around, going to the beach, vroom, 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 and then your tire pops. Therefore, you got a flat tire. What do you got to do? Go repair that tire. Call AAA. Provide into the economy. If you just stay in your apartment, you don't need nobody. But if you go back out into society, aka out to the beach, some shit's going to go wrong, and therefore you got to benefit the economy. So that's why we need
let's
to
talk to
open
the
up.
doctor about that. Let's talk to the doctor about that. How do you feel about all these people going to the beach now, and the beaches are opening up, Doc?
The beaches are breeding ground for contamination. People are laughing and hugging, and all of this is just a means to just spread the disease. Stay at home. You can shop. You can indulge yourself in television and make it a world, an imaginary world of abundance. Stay at home. Stay off of the beach. The beach will kill you.
Don't listen to her. She's a democratic socialist.
Well, I think we have one more caller.
Beverly Hills. Yes.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. We'll go back to your TV show. All right, let's bring, is it Magdalene? Magdalene? Magdalene. Okay, Magdalene. Let's bring her up and let's see what her question might be. Where'd she go? Is she up? Magdalene's no longer around. She's left the building. Well, I think we've gotten all the calls in. Do we have a Marissa? Is a Marissa out there? Maybe that's Magdalene. But we're not getting any. There, Magdalene.
I'm here.
Oh, there she is. Okay. All right, go ahead. Bring her up. Okay, do you have a question for the doctor or the economist?
I have a question for the economist.
Okay, go ahead.
As you can see, I'm a bat trapper. So I have like 1,005,000 bats available for sale. They're all alive. Of course, they are a very, very bad species, which I believe everybody wants to taste. So what can you say about that, Mr. Economist? Will I get profit from this?
Well, it depends. During the current times, probably not, But that's with everyone. It depends on the time and place. So not a lot of people are going to eat your bats because they're afraid of corona. But hey, if you tell them these are Bud Light bats, they might want to eat the bats because they're not associated to Corona beer. So just say they're Bud Light bred bats, and therefore you're going to make a lot of money.
Wow, I will take that.
Wow.
Definitely.
I hope that answers your question. Hopefully you didn't get those bats from Wuhan. All right, now we have Magdalene. She is now, we have her, our producer, saying she's here. Go ahead and go to Magdalene. And what's your question, Magdalene? Oh, we can't hear you, Magdalene. You obviously you're not using a good cell phone. There we go.
Forgive me. My phone is just so finicky sometimes. Anyway, yes, I own a massage parlor and it's been out of business for God knows how long. I'm wondering if I should move my business into people's homes rather than having like a brick and mortar shop. Would that be any safer than just opening my doors?
My dear.
I think either one. Go ahead, doctor.
In your parlor, even if whether you're in your parlor or whether you're at home, you're up close and personal. You are touching people. You are breathing on people up close and personal. Now,
Okay, let's find out. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry to cut you off. Go ahead.
Do you seriously think that you can do your work without being up close and personal?
No, that's part of, that's our specialty. We're extremely upfront and personal. That's why I'm so famous as I am now.
Well, let's find out what the economist. Do you think she should keep her brick and mortar, which would obviously help the economy, or should she work out of someone's house?
Honestly, I think she should do both. It sounds like double the profit. How about work from your shop during the day, then at night, have people in your home and work there? You can make twice as much money, help boost the economy, spend that money back into the economy. Next thing you know, we're booming. Who cares if people dies? That's just part of the fucking business.
And at least they will die happy.
Exactly. I'm glad you see my point.
Well, thank you, guys. Thank you very much. That's been our podcast here from the local USC college radio station. I hope you've all learned a little bit out here. We're going to now go into a game called Jeopardy. Our players in the game today in Jeopardy are going to be Colton, Beth, and Lori. Okay, so we can say goodbye to our doctor and bring up Colton, Beth, and Lori. Now, you all remember Jeopardy. You've seen it on television. We're going to play it today. I have 4 categories I'm going to introduce to all the players. But first, let's introduce our cast today. So let's bring our returning champ. I think it's Smart Guy. Smart Guy, our returning champ. Let's take a look at him. There he is. Okay, won over $14,000 on last week's show. And one of his challengers, Lori. Hello, Lori.
Hi, I won
Lori.
one trophy for attendance.
That's good. Lori won an Oscar, it looks like, for something. That's fantastic. And let's bring up Beth. Beth, where is she? She's not here. I hear her, but where is she? Where's Beth? There she is. Okay. And she, of course, resides from Paso Robles. I don't know is her name, okay? I don't know your name either. Okay, well, we've got our 3 players today. Here's the categories. And Colton, since you're our returning champ, you'll be going first. The categories are going to be fitness, fashion, games, and sex. You can pick your category. I'll give you the answer, and you phrase the question. So, Colton, what category would you like first?
I think I'm going to go with fitness, because how else am I going to fitness all of this winnings into my bag on my way out? Haha! Thank you.
Okay, fitness. And the answer is downward dog. Downward dog. Okay. Okay, Lori. Okay, Lori, what is your answer?
What is yoga?
That is correct. Very good, Lori. Okay, so you're on the board. Lori, pick a category, fitness, fashion, games, or sex.
Sex.
Sex, okay. The answer is dildo. Dildo, okay.
What is
Anybody got
three-way?
something for that? I'm sorry you came in without doing it. You lose your 10 points. You didn't beep in.
Beep.
Okay, it looks like Smart Guy beeps in. Oh, this Smart Guy beeped in. Go ahead. Which dildo? Your answer?
What is my preferred flavor of chips? Dildo.
Sorry, that's sick. Let's go with I don't know. I don't know. Go ahead.
What do you use to make a dill pastry?
That's correct. That's correct. People didn't know that dildos came from dill pickles. All right. Well, you've got the board. What do you want? You got fitness, fashion, games, or sex?
I'd like fashion for 1995.
Cross your heart bra. Cross your heart bra.
Boom.
Lori, go ahead, Lori.
Pink Playtex.
Wasn't a question.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What
That's
is-
not.
oh,
Was
I
not.
keep looking at
I'm
it.
sorry, Lori.
Beep, buzz, ring, ding,
Smart
ding.
Guy, go ahead.
Yeah.
Smart Guy.
What is? I have no fucking idea.
That is correct. That is correct. That is the correct answer. That is fantastic. I'm gonna have another sip of my vodka.
Me too.
Okay, well, you've got the board, but we're going to go to round number 2 now. It's round number 2. The categories are the same. Fitness, fashion, games, and sex. And Colton, you're still in the lead. Lori's a negative 20. Go ahead.
All right. I think I'm going to take games for 49 for 3 installment payments of $49.95.
Okay, and it's Monopoly. Monopoly is the answer. And the question, go ahead, anybody?
Beep.
Go ahead, smart guy.
Ha. What is a poorly understood game that is not about what it is about?
I'm sorry, that's not going to work. Okay, who else has got one? Anybody? Oh, I don't know. Go ahead. I don't know. Go ahead.
I don't know, but what I wish I had if I had a company, which I don't.
That is correct. It's amazing how you're able to figure that one out. That was not an easy answer. But go ahead. You've got the board. You've got fitness, fashion, games, and sex. This is the last one in this category.
I'd like, Alex. I'd like sex for a pizza, please.
So, well, just sex. We don't have pizza. It's not one of the categories. But thank you very much for adding that. The answer is herpes. Herpes.
Beam.
Okay, go ahead, Lori. Go ahead.
What does my cousin have?
Oh, no, we don't want to tell everybody that. You're now down to negative 200, Lori. You're at negative 200. Okay. All right, go ahead. Smart guy, go ahead. Herpes.
What is a myth made up by the government to keep people from fucking?
That is correct. That is correct. I love that you have your karaoke mic with you today. All right, we're going to go into Final Jeopardy now. Colton's in the lead, followed by I don't know, and then Lori's negative. But we're going to give you some money, Lori, so you can play. We're going to give you $400, so you'll be 200 plus now, okay? Because we want to feel good. We got that from the PPP protection program. But you have to give 75% to your employees when you get that money. All right, so now let's do this. The final category. Oh, I don't think I was talking about that, but that's okay. You have to wait around. All right, the final category is rats. Rats. I'll play the music, and then I'm going to go to Lori first. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Lori, what is your answer? Rats.
Who do we want to kill in New York?
Okay, I'll let you know if that's the right answer, but now let's go to I don't know. Rats.
My answer is what? What do I say when I accidentally spill all my food on the floor again?
Okay, we'll find out if that's the winning answer we're looking for. And now let's go to Smart Guy for the win.
Whose ass is both the greatest and most talked about in the world? Rat's ass.
That is correct. I don't know how you pulled that one out of your ass, and you've won Jeopardy. We'll be back next week with Colton, our smart guy, who'll be back to defend his championships. Thank you, Lori, and thank you, I don't know. And now we're going to do a little audition. You know, it's Hollywood. We have actors who want to audition for parts today. You know, people are desperate for money right now, but our commercial department is still shooting commercials, solo commercials with one person 6 feet away from the crew. And so we're able to still do this. The product is called a Lula. And what a Lula does is it can catch burglars at your house and tie them up if you go away on vacation or you're at the store or whatever. So if you come home, it's very safe because the burglar has been tied up by the Lulu. Okay, so let's bring on our guest, Lavelle. Go ahead. Can we just bring her up right now, Lula? And I need you to just state your name for the camera, and then I'm going to say action, and you're going to try and sell the Lula. Okay, go ahead. Your name, please.
Hello, my name is Lavelle.
Lavelle. Okay, Lavelle, ready? Right into the camera, Lavelle. Lula, and action.
Lula, a product that will absolutely deter any burglar. But if they do get past the system, they can tie them up and hold them there and notify the police that there's a burglar in the house. It's a must-have product. Absolutely. Call us immediately and we will have it in the mail to you. We will send it out tonight and it will be in your box tomorrow. So please stay home to receive your product.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We'll be getting back to later. Let's bring up, I think it would be Marissa. Marissa wants to audition for the part of Delula. Is Marissa here to audition for us today?
Yes.
Here she comes. Okay, so Marissa, just go ahead and state your name for the camera, and then I'm going to give you a cue to start with Delula. Go ahead, please. Name?
Hi, my name is Marisa. I'm here to audition for the part of Lula.
Okay, excellent. Okay, ready? Right into the camera and action.
If you are going to run away to Hawaii, you have to have Lula. This Lula is automatically will videotape all your around your house, all the rooms there is, all the shadows coming in, and you will definitely get a response if there are some burglars coming into your house and get your puppy and get your furnitures. This Lula is gonna be automatically siren every single Lula's she has or he has in order to capture all of you in 10 seconds. So get Lula now for your protection.
Well, thank you very much. I was nice that you made it non-gender. It could be a guy or a girl, the Lula. But let's bring Steven up now. Steven, he's looking pretty cool. He wants to do the commercial. Just state your name for the camera, please.
Yeah. The name's Steve, but people know me best as Scuba Steve. Scuba Steve.
Scuba Steve. Okay.
Well, what can I say?
All right, Scuba Steve.
I got tired of wearing the scuba suit.
Okay, that's great. I hope you're not wearing it now. Ready? And the Lula. Action.
Lula, do you want protection from any burglary, anything that could break into your home at any moment without any warning at any time of day? Then you want the Lula. It is guaranteed perfection, satisfaction guaranteed, or your money back. So call now.
Thank you very much. Very precise. I think we have Penelope now. So let's bring up Penelope wants to audition for the Lula. There's Penelope. State your name for the camera, please.
Hi, my name is Penelope. I am auditioning for Lula.
Okay, Penelope, ready and action.
Hi, if you're paranoid like me, that's why they call me Paranoid Penelope, you might be scared of like shadows and boogeymen and God forbid, the Brujas. If you're scared of any of those things, you should definitely buy Lula. It'll get rid of all those nasty, scary, freaky things for you, and you won't even have to stay paranoid in your home anymore. You can stay in your closet and let the Lula take all those nasty, icky, bad things away, especially the Brujas. I hate the Brujas. But yes, anything that's scary, it'll get rid of it, and it's such a cheap price. Like, why not get this, especially if you're paranoid like I am? So definitely get Lula. Thank you.
Thank you. Very nicely done. Let's bring up Lori now. Lori is going to be reading for the Lula. Let's come on up here, Lori.
Yes.
And there she is. Okay, state your name for the camera, please, Lori.
Yes, my name is Hallelujah. And
okay, you're going to read for the Lula. Okay, ready? Go look right into the camera and action.
Yes. This is a Lula. This ties up your burglars. It's a lure. You get all your gold jewelry very easily inside in this gold giraffe. Now, when the burglar goes for the gold, he grabs it and this ties it around the neck. And it ties it and it chokes him. And you'll be saying my name, Hallelujah, because he won't get very far, and you'll be going to the Father at your church, and he'll be saying, give me your money. I know the burglar didn't take it, and you'll give him your money because you'll have it.
Okay. All right, well, a little diversion there. Looked like she had Benoit balls, but I'm not going to get into that. Okay, let's bring up, I believe it's Nikki. Is it Nikki? Kiki. Okay, so Kiki, my producer just says. So let's bring Kiki up right now.
Oh, hi.
Kiki? Oh, hi, Kiki. Okay, so go ahead and say your name for the camera.
Hi, I'm Kiki from Los Angeles, California.
Okay, Kiki, it's called the Lula. Ready and action.
I like the Lula. What I do with the Lula is I hire them to come over, then I break into my own house and they tie me up, and I wait for my boyfriend to come and untie me. Now, it always worked really well until the time that he texted me that he was breaking up with me, and I was tied up in my own house for 3 weeks. But it was quiet, and I lost some weight, and it took some time for me to text somebody else to come over and fall in love with me and untie me. But I recommend it very highly.
Wow, it's a different use for it, but it sounds pretty exciting. Maybe you should get Lori's Benoit balls. Okay, let's bring up David now. David is going to be reading for the part of the Lula. David, or let's bring him up. There he is. Okay, David, state your name for the camera, please. Go ahead and state your name for the camera.
This is David, and I will be speaking about the Lula.
Okay, David, ready and action.
So, all you ladies out there in failing marriages, you know the biggest cause of divorce in this nation is husbands not being able to satisfy their wives sexually. That's where the Lula comes in place. Husband has his micro dick, don't worry, you got the Lula. It's 8 inches and it's ribbed for your pleasure. You know what they say, ignorance is bliss. So while he's at work, you're feeling great, he comes home and then tries to satisfy you. Guess what? You've already felt great. So you can put that smile on your face, and the Lula can save your marriage. The only thing we ask from our great corporation is you don't tell him that you got a better product than his dick. Right now, go to the store near you and buy the Lula.
Okay, I think we'll be putting that on some of our X-rated sites. Let's go with actually a professional burglar. Oh, professional burger? I thought it was a professional burglar. I was actually wanted to hear what a burglar's point of view is, but he's a professional burglar. So
see,
let's bring him up right now.
Yeah, it's hi. My name is Redacted. Kind of
redacted. Okay.
I'm on the run from the FBI, so I kind of don't want to tell you.
Okay, all right. So you are maybe a professional burglar. Okay, well, it's called the Lula, and look into the camera, and ready, and action.
Don't you hate it when you're sitting at home and suddenly, bam, people are entering your place and, oh, look, you're dead. Well, as a professional burglar, I don't like it when people come into my work and do my job so poorly. So that's why I'm here with the Lula, to help catch people who just run into your house and just willy-nilly, like, shoot you down and don't even take your stuff, like police or something like that. So order the Lula today if you want to be protected. I know I would.
Well, thank you, guys. That was really some wonderful. We'll be getting back to your agents to find out who is actually going to be getting the part within 24 hours. I appreciate all our cast today auditioning for us. We're now going to go into a game called Good, Bad, and Worse, because we want to have people give you advice. There's always good advice, there's bad advice, and the worst possible advice you can possibly have. So the players I have today is Lexi. Lexi will be doing our good advice, and I have Beth, who will be doing our bad advice, and I have Colton, who will be doing the worst advice. So if I could get all three of them to come up on screen. And again, why they're doing it, our website's laconnectioncomedy.com, YouTube channel's LAC Comedy, our Instagram's LA Connection Theater on Instagram, or LA Connection Comedy Theater on Instagram. Okay, here they all are. Okay, so Lexi, you'll be doing good advice, and Beth will be doing bad advice, and of course the worst possible advice will be Colton, who is going by something with a bro or something, tech bro. I don't know.
My name's Braden.
Okay.
Braden.
Okay, Braden. Okay, Braden. Okay, well, here's your first question for you guys. I'm going to move to a new city and I need to meet some friends. What would be some good advice? I've just moved into a new city. How can I meet friends? Lexi, can you give me some good advice on that?
Yes, well, I would totally suggest going on meetup.com. Apparently, that's a great place to just meet strangers. Plus, you can find strangers who have very similar interests as you, such as like LARPing or RuneScape or anything like that. I would totally recommend meetup.com. Or if all else fails, just go on Facebook and say, hey guys, I'm in the area. Can you recommend me some friends or anything like that?
Okay. Well, Beth, what's some bad advice you can give me on how to meet some friends in a new city?
Oh, I can tell you how to meet friends in a new city, especially if you're in an apartment. Here's what to do. Save all your trash and all your garbage and just let it pile up in your apartment all the time. And all these people will come over to see you and wonder what's going on. It's the perfect way to have friends come over, even if they're not friends and they don't know you and they kind of hate you because it stinks.
Okay. Well, let's find out some worst advice from Colton. How to meet friends if I move to a new city?
See, the secret is you want to go to your local kegger, and you want to walk right up to the large barrel that they usually got. You want to just stab a hole in it with your knife, and then as the alcohol is just pouring out like the blood from your never mind. You get your mouth right on top of that hole, and as you consume it, you just consume the alcohol. Just breathe it. Breathe it in, and as you breathe it in, everybody around you is going to be like, yo, this man's pretty fucking sick, if I say so myself. Yeah, I'd go to another kegger with him, and suddenly you're being invited to all the keggers, and suddenly you got friends. Work for me?
Okay, sounds good. All right, well, now your in-laws are moving in to your house. What's some good advice on how to deal with your in-laws moving into the house, Lexi?
Well, first of all, I would definitely respect them. Make sure that they have their space, you have your space, because in-laws can be, you know, how in-laws can be. They can be difficult to figure out sometimes. So I would just make sure that you have clear boundaries and that you respect their boundaries, but also be aware that you can communicate your boundaries to them so that they can also respect your boundaries. And yeah, just do what you can to keep the peace. Because I mean, is it really, you know, it's better to be peaceful and not fight than try to be right and be angry all the time. So that's my advice.
Well, don't join Congress. Let's get some really bad advice from Beth.
When your in-laws come over, this is very simple. Make them live in a closet. And I mean, that's really all the respect you have for your in-laws anyway. And then make them keep their trash too. So when all those people come over that are wondering about your trash, you can say it's your in-laws who did it.
Okay, you got a love thing with trash. Okay, Braden, what's the worst advice you can give if your in-laws move in with you?
See, the thing about laws is that you don't have to follow them as long as you are not caught. So some advice from somebody who is very good at escaping the law, you didn't hear that, is make sure you're always wearing a mask so that cameras can't see you, and also make sure you never use like your real name. Like for example, I might, if I wanted to go like rob a bank or something, I'd walk up and say, hi, my name is Bray Door, and I'd be like, just give me the money, and they would just give me the money, and they just no idea it was me. So if you're doing stuff like that, or if you kill a guy, just don't use your real name when you're killing him. Like, my name's Brador and I'm killing you. Ha, fuck you, Dad. Things like that.
Wow, Bradar, we kind of got off the subject a little bit into a little deep, dark area in your life, but obviously we have to wear a mask. I get that. Well, that's perfect for today's society. Yeah, thank you, Bradar. Now, your final question to the three of you. Yeah, right, Bray. Now, listen, here's the last one. You want to ask someone out for a date. What's some good advice on how to ask someone out for a date, Lexi?
Well, I would suggest, first of all, getting to know the person very well. You don't want to go on a date with a total stranger. I know that's kind of like the hip thing to do, but it's kind of weird. If you're going to date someone, you should at least like know some of the things they like to do, etc. I would probably meet them at a coffee shop or somewhere very neutral and just say, hey, you know, I kind of like you. I think you're cute. I like your smile. And also you like LARPing like I do. That's so Great. Oh, you want to go to the Renaissance Fair? Okay, cool. And I would kind of like slip it in that way, be like, oh, hey, dude. So like, I'm going to the Renaissance Festival. I have my costume and I have another costume. I'm wondering if you want to come to my house and try it on. And then you guys can go to the Renaissance Festival together and it'll just be magical.
Wow, I didn't even hear you take a breath. All right, how about Beth? What's the bad advice on how to ask someone out for a date?
What I would advise is go on Grindr, get on your computer and go on Grindr and just start flipping through and just go boom, just like pick one like that, like you were going through the phone book, just boom, whatever person it happens to be, and then just text them some really naughty pictures and wait for them to call you to hook up.
That sounds kind of gay.
Wow, that was amazing. There wasn't even trash in that one, although it could be trashy language.
Make sure they hold on to their trash.
Let's get the worst possible advice from Colton. I'm kind of afraid. How do you ask someone out on a date?
Okay, so, excuse me, I just had this rage and kegger last night. So what you want to do is when you walk up to your broski's kegger for the night and you're like, "Sup, broski, got any sweet pieces of ass here?" And he'll be like, "Totally, broski, just over there." And you see her, and you know what? She's like a solid 7 or 8 out of 10. So you walk up, and you're like, "Sup, sugar tits? Want to have a fun night in Pound Town with your boy Brador? You don't want to tell her your real name because then she could file many harassment lawsuits. So, and you know, you're just talking, and you're like, really appreciate your mammary glands. Very lovely. I learned that in college, which I am definitely a member of the college smart people club. That's why I'm at this college party. And so while you guys are talking, and by talking, you're the one doing the talking. She probably isn't really saying much. They tend to do that when you're in the presence of such perfection, and then you just take her home and you just go to town, and then the next day.
Okay, all right, that's enough of that. Okay, sugar tits, huh? Okay, sugar tits and mammary and beer. Well, that's been our good, bad, and worst advice. Thank you guys for coming in to help us out on that. Our next game is called Alphabet. And let's bring our players who are going to be playing Alphabet, which is going to be Stephen, Lavelle, and David. So let's get all three of them up right now. Stephen, Lavelle, and David. Let's see if they're all still alive and well. There's Stephen, and there's David, who's now Batman. Okay, so here's what we're doing. You guys are stranded on an island, okay? Now, the way the game's going to play is Stephen is going to start with the letter P, and then Lavelle will have to start her sentence with the letter Q. And then David, who's now Jonas, will have to start with the letter R. And then we'll go back to Stephen S. So they're basically going through the alphabet in order. So play along at home. If they miss any of the letters, I'll try and yell it out. So you're stranded on a desert island, just the three of you alone. We'll start with Stephen on screen. So go ahead and click on him, starting with the letter P. Go.
Please tell me you guys have a backup plan or a backup flare or something to rescue us.
Question: how do you propose to advance this plan?
Oh, unmute.
Really?
Batman, unmute.
You want to go hide inside that dead buffalo?
Seriously? How do I wind up with you boneheads, with you bozos?
Take a hike.
Useless. That is what you are, Stephen. You are useless, and you're going to let us die out here.
Victorious is more like it, because I'm always on top.
What? talking about?
An xylophone. That is obviously what he's talking about, Lavelle. An xylophone.
You really should listen to what you say, because I don't know whether to take you seriously or you're just trying to crack me up.
Zebras are going to appear soon.
Ass. That's another word for zebras, Lavelle. They're asses, so why should we give a shit?
Because at least it's another life form that exists here, and it's the only companions that we have.
Look, here they come. Here they come.
C.
Dicks? Dicks are coming? I don't see any dicks, Lavelle. You might just be sex deprived.
Everywhere I look, it's always a false alarm, and I lose my idea.
Oh, fuck you, Stephen, with your nonsense.
God, God, I know I'm a Christian, but I just heard Lavelle say fuck. That's a swear word. Dear God, don't smite her, bro.
Hell. That's where we're all going. To hell.
India is where we are going next.
Jesus, God didn't answer me, so now I'm calling to you, Jesus. I think my two buddies are gonna eat each other. Just please help me, Jesus, God.
You know what? That is not a bad idea.
Look, finally an agreement.
Okay, mommy, I'm calling to you now. Jesus didn't answer me. God didn't answer to me. Mommy, please answer me, Mom. Jesus and God both abandoned me. All I've got left is you.
No answer. So what do we do now?
Oops. Oops.
Piss.
And that's it. That's alphabet. Okay. You made it all the way through. I think you just missed the C, and then you said, oh, mommy, instead of mommy. Other than that, it was quite good. Due to time restraints, we're going to have to go right to the last game we're going to play. It's called World's Worst. So I'll bring the whole cast up. And World's Worst is a game. What would be the world's worst thing you could say to this person, at the location or place? So let's have you all mute again. Make sure you're all muted. Lori mute, Marissa mute. All right, and then Beth mute. And then when I call you, you can unmute. Okay, so what we're going to do is, what's the worst thing you could say at a wedding? A wedding. Go ahead and just raise your hand if you have an idea of what's... Oh, Stephen, go ahead. What's the worst thing you could say at a wedding, Stephen?
Yeah, this wedding is a sham because, I'm still married to the bride. We never officially divorced, so she's mine. Get back here.
That is pretty bad. Okay, who else has got something? Lexi, what's the world's worst thing you could say at a wedding?
Yeah, I didn't want to tell him, but I'm only marrying him for my green card.
Ooh, that is a bad thing. Okay, who else is next? What's the world's worst thing you could say at a wedding? Beth, go ahead, Beth.
Is the wedding over? Where's the food?
That's pretty bad. Who else got it? Dave, go ahead. What's the world's worst thing you could say at a wedding, Dave?
When should I tell the groom that the baby is actually mine?
Ooh, that would be bad. Okay, who else has got something worse? Marissa, what's the worst thing you could say at a wedding?
I want you to know I'm sleeping with your brother.
Okay, that would be bad, depending on who the brother is. Okay, how about Stephen? Go ahead, Stephen.
Yeah, Yeah, hi. I'm the doctor of the groom, and I know it's a special occasion for you both, but I'm afraid I have no other way to say it. You're both HIV positive.
Oh, how lovely. That is the worst thing you could say. Anybody else got anything on that one? Okay, Dave, you got another one? Go ahead, Dave.
I don't know how to tell you this, Lori, but you and your soon-to-be husband are actually brother and sister.
Ooh, an Arkansas wedding. Okay, anybody else got anything? Lori, you had one? Go ahead, Lori.
Wait a minute. The groom looks like the one-nighter I had last night.
Okay, Lavelle, you got one.
Laurie took my one-nighter away. I was with them too.
Ooh, three-way now. Marissa, you got one, Marissa? Go ahead, Marissa.
Hey, your bride had me last night.
Oh my, had me. All right, how about Colton? You have one?
Congrats to the future murder victim and the future convicted murderer. Haha.
Back to murder. Okay. And how about Colton? Dave. Dave. Go, Dave.
I really don't know how to tell this, but your daughter's only marrying him so he can get a green card.
Yes. Okay, Lexi used that one already. But Lexi, what's yours? Go ahead.
Honey, I love you, but you got to get rid of that damn cat.
Yeah, she's talking to you, Colton. Well, that's our show. And let's tell you this is on LAC Comedy, and you can see some of our other fun shows up there as well. I'm Ken Scope. Let's introduce our cast today. First, Steven. And then Lavelle.
Thanks for watching.
And Dave.
Thanks for watching.
And
Peace out.
Lexi.
Bye. Thanks for watching.
Beth.
Bye, y'all.
Lori.
Thanks so much.
Colton.
Hello.
No death. And Marissa.
Flying kisses to all. Have fun, y'all. Hope you have fun with us.
All right, so that's our show. Again, you can see us every week, every month. We'll be doing a new show with this cast, as well as other shows are up there on LAC Comedy. Our sisters, Mad Movies Online. You can check out Movie Dubbing, where we dub movies with funny comedy soundtracks. Check us on LA Connection Theater on Instagram, and LAConnectionComedy.com is our website. Let's all wave goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye. We'll all see you next time.
Bye.